Hello, friends and family. This is Jermaine on a break. I am not driving, just in part for a moment. But I want to speak to you guys about just an issue common to humanity in the first world. I had an encounter earlier yesterday. It's now Thursday morning. It's 1 a.m. right now. And it was related to a grocery pickup with Walmart. And I was in Vero Beach, don't mind saying it. It was one of those things as, an employee to someone doing a pickup, just obeying the person's request for, you can get back in the vehicle. Like I had the passenger part open on the back rear. Truck was just occupied at the moment, just other items. And usually I help load, but I had my bags. Y'all know me, keep some bags there. But just that human touch, something that I've been maybe pleading for, and I guess you would say in the atmosphere for maybe a good decade now. Because when I returned home from college, I went to college in one state but grew up in another state. And once I graduated and returned, it was like a place I didn't know in the lane of communication. So a lot of times people are doing a lot of communicating, but if you look at what 2020 has offered us, it offered us possibly, you could call it a humbling experience, a humbling blow. It changed life as we knew it. People use terms like the new normal. So wearing mask and 6 feet space, and I was okay with that kindly. And I got in the driver's seat, and I remember I was listening to a broadcast that I listen to on YouTube and Facebook. I share mostly on the weekdays daily. The Victory Network, they do in the morning and in the evening. So I had that playing lowly, so it gave me something to do. But I was telling her, I completely understand, and people need to have that human touch. We're all people here. And I'm bringing this story up while it's fresh. She said, thank you. And I said, she was saying people sometimes get upset, offended. A person's advocating for themselves. And that's what we need to, it's not the technical, it's not going to school for it, it's the human decency of it. It's like we may have been more tender-hearted about it in February, March, April, but sometimes that can rust and wear off now that we're many months used to this. But just being mindful to care about people on a certain level and not see a certain person in society, an employee or somebody, you're ranking them a certain way. None of us are perfect. It's just soul work, as I would call it. Trying to treat somebody as if you care about them and their family. I said, I understand, man. They never know. You may have a mom with a compromised immune system, a child with developmental challenges. She was like, just hands for, thank you. She said, I know God sent you this way. She said, I know God sent you this way. Someone that understands. I needed to hear this. And I wanted to bring it up while it was fresh. Because that's what I ask. Nobody's perfect. You may err. You may make a mistake. It's not about perfection. It's just that, hey, Tony V, what's going on? It's just, I've been pleading for this ever since maybe I graduated 08, 09. I'm back really in this in Florida, this part of Florida. And sometimes it's a matter of socioeconomic status or, how one was maybe sheltered, or maybe they're not used to this group of people. And it's just the little gaps. If we could care about each other and just treat each other with that kindness, that made her day, So I got to have that experience one time, but I do my best to look out for people. And this is my page. This is the way I see my leadership in the world, and the communities I impact, including work. But this is a one-off. This ain't really about the companies. Nothing wrong. Nothing went wrong. This isn't a complaint. It's just a plea that I ask people to think about how you approach treating each other. And that could affect other areas of your life, because it's bad that the news media and the gossip blogs and the shade people and all that stuff, the tea, people want people to have domestic problems and disagreements and home and family problems anyway. So it's like, depends on where you are in life. I don't have a spouse. I don't have a baby's mother. I don't have children, so anything that I could tell you of my own doing, I can't really tell you that, I don't have that yet. But that's good, Tony. Yeah, just human, just how we treat each other. Not about perfection. It's not about, we could err. We could find room for work. We're human. We're all a work in progress. But it's not a thing of me being offended. It's just that I'm glad that I could give to somebody what I've been maybe pleading, just putting it out there in the world for, and able to show somebody better with the little position I was in at the moment relative to their, honoring each other relative to their position, and wanting the relationships to work, because from what I share with you guys, we're headed to something big, and I want people to be happy, because it could be better on the other side. Depends on, but I don't know what the future holds. And I want them to be happy, and I want me to be happy, and I want people that follow in all our footsteps to be happy. And I mean that they can provide for themselves and their families and all that good stuff. So that's all, guys. I don't want to go in there too much emotionally, but I think sometimes Tony Velez put it the right way, honoring each other, not finding yourself in such a position of being better or wealthier or more powerful that you're not listening. You're not treating that person like they got somebody to live for or something to live for. And it's not a reprimand. It's just find a sensitivity in your heart. Never lose that touch, no matter where you're at in life. Try to. And you may have an off day. You may have an off couple hours, off moment. But work on that. I call that soul work. I don't know if anybody else out there using that, but that's what I've been doing in my life. Yeah, Tony, lift each other up, because, to be honest, guys, a lot of things in my life, it's like it cannot be released until I lay great foundations. And someone may say, man, go to bed. You get what I'm saying? But there's so many years of not doing this, now that I know what I'm doing, that could lead to me being in the right places, having the right influence, having systems in place to where I can have that fulfillment and that stability and impact more people. And I'll be worth more. I'll be getting more mental rest, more physical rest. I could find myself showing up to rooms of people that need me. So I'm putting in the work now because I want to have that reach. I want to high instill confidence. And it could be the very things I haven't done is why I can't spend more time doing this. And that's why I'm spending the time doing this, so I could spend more time in the other people. Because I would hate for it to be, I'm 34 years old, I'll hate for it to be that I look self-centered at 40. It's like there's nobody in your life. That's not the way I drew it up, guys. You get what I'm saying? And that's just a little insight on me. It's just, I have a good boy track record, but there's a lot of moves that I need to make manifold so that I could take care of my own situations, because I can understand what makes, a person's attitude a little crass. The word could be crass. It could be the financial student loan debt. It could be the auto finance debt. That I know. For some people, it could be the mortgage debt. For some people, it could be the relationship they have with a spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend. It could be a parental thing where people aren't understanding what you're after and what you're doing. Whatever it may be, it could be having children, and the children in their free high energy are challenging to deal with. But it's like Tony said, honoring each other. So I just wanted to come in and talk about that. Gonna sign off now. This will be Instagram TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Be blessed, guys. GTG, give me a call. Catch up. Yeah, definitely, Tony. We'll do it at some point. I'm available a lot of the day. We're gonna keep trying, all right? Signing off. Be blessed.